So what will happen when a country known for its near perfect space record suddenly starts failing twice in just over a year? A rocket that lost control mid-flight, a navigation system goes silent, and a deeper flaw that connects them both. This isn't just about rocket failing, it is about a system under pressure. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are breaking down a critical moment for India's space program. What went wrong with the ISRO between 2025 and 26? Why two major rocket failures shocked the world confidence, a global confidence? And how India's own GPS alternative NavIC is quietly facing a crisis? So let's start with Sriharikota. In January 2026, the PSLV-C62 mission was supposed to be a comeback. Instead, it turned out into another failure. Everything looked normal at the first stage was perfect, second stage was flawless, then came the third stage, the PS3, a solid motor, simple, reliable, proven over decade, but this time it failed. The rocket started rolling uncontrollably, its trajectory deviated, mission lost, and here is the shocking part, that wasn't the first time. Just 8 months earlier, PSLV-C61 failed in almost the same stage. Two failure, same component, back to back. This isn't a coincidence, that's systematic. So what was causing all this? The issue isn't a bad design. The PSLV is one of the most reliable rocket ever built. The real problem is manufacturing and quality control. ISRO has shifted from launching a few rockets earlier to targeting high frequency launches. More launch means more pressure. More pressure means less time for testing. Instead of checking every component individually, they started trusting the batches. Now they started testing in the batches, not single component individually. And in aerospace, one defect component can destroy the entire mission. Insiders suspect issues like propellant cracks, bonding defects, manufacturing shortcuts. In short, the design is strong but the execution is slipping. Now let's talk about the NavIC crisis, the India's own answer to the GPS system, India's own navigation system, that is NavIC. So this is an answer to the GPS, a symbol of technological independence. But today it's struggling. Here is why. Because NavIC has only 7 satellites and you need at least 4 satellites to function properly. So when just a few fail, the system whole collapse. Compare that to GPS has 30 plus satellites, Galileo has 30 plus satellites, NavIC has no redundancy. And then came another issue, atomic clock failure. Multiple satellites used imported clocks and they started failing in orbit. That reduced the operational satellite to just 3, which was well below the standard way of operating the NavIC, which means NavIC stopped being a navigation system and became almost unusable. Now what is the bigger problem in all that? So what connects the rocket failure with NavIC? It is not technology. The main problem is governance. ISRO is still being treated as the rocket as project. So ISRO treat rockets as project and satellite as milestone. But the system like navigation, they are not to be treated as any kind of a project. They are infrastructure. Think about it. GPS isn't just a satellite, it's a national utility. The country like US, UK, navigation system are managed by multiple agencies. The navigation system like GPS and Galileo are being managed by defense, transportation and civil bodies. But in India, it is being wholly controlled by the ISRO because it's like a project. So that's a structural flaw. So then what is the issue with the startup and the industry impact? So and this crisis isn't just limited to the ISRO. Indian private space startup are also suffering from various issues because they are having delayed government funding pushed to 2027. That means the government will fund their project by 2027. They have a high launch failure risk. They have a rising insurance cost. They have a lack of guaranteed customers. Imagine you are building a satellite startup and you don't know when will the funding will come. And even if you don't know whether the funding will come or not. So that is the reality that is today. Now, and we are also facing a global competition. Meanwhile, the world isn't watching. Companies like SpaceX are launching rocket reliably. Rocket Lab is increasing launch frequencies. India market share is a small satellite launch market. Once India was controlling 35% of the small satellite launch market, which has further been dropped very dramatically. Trust is everything in the space business, and right now trust is slipping from the hand of India. So what is the road ahead? So what need to be changed? Three things need to be changed. You need to fix the quality control. You just not have to fix the design. Manufacturing has to be flawless. Then treat NavIC as infrastructure. You should not treat NavIC as a project. It is not an experiment. It is a national utility, right? And then create an independent oversight. You need to do external audits, you need to do external transparency mechanism, you should have external accountability mechanism, because this isn't just about rocket, it is about sovereignty, it is about independence, it is about whether India can control its own space or not. If you like my video, just share the video with your friends, and I will be coming with the next video in the coming days. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye bye, take care.